What's up, Bishop? I'm going home. Gotta go work on the daughter's car today. Got out of the hospital yesterday. Back at it. Gotta watch the troopers around here, though. I'm actually feeling pretty good. Still pretty tired, pretty beat. Yeah, I know. You sound like everybody that's been yelling at me today for getting out and getting things done. I'm sure if everybody's saying it, it probably should make sense to me, but I've been sitting still long enough, man.
Oh, that's a scam number, answering it.
Yeah, you do have experience. Oh. Thought you sprayed clear, Jamie. Almost had to beat some idiot's head in today. Getting out of his car, thinking it was smart to yell at me in an intersection. That don't work. I don't put up with that crap. You want to get out and act like an idiot, start screaming and yelling at me? I'll put you on the ground. Real quick. Jamie always got something working on over there. They almost had to put me in jail today. People thinking it's cool doing that road rage crap on me. Thinking it's smart to get out of your car and yell at me. Get right to my window. You know, when you step out with a crowbar in your hand, they change their mind real dang quick. I mean, real quick. That dangerous. You can't walk out on people's windows screaming and yelling at people. Some guy just got shot a couple weeks ago because of that crap. Got all up in his feelings about getting cut off or something, went back to yell at the guy and got a gun pulled on him and a bullet in his head. And he's claiming self-defense. He's probably going to get it because the guy should have never walked up on his car like he did. Threatened him like he was. Hey, what's up, classic car? Show you something here real quick. See this baseball field? And that big field out over there? That is one of the world's worst, on the top 10 worst pieces of real estate in the world, is a chemical brown site. The company that was there dumped so much chromium into the ground that they had to cap the earth with a certain kind of clay. And this school here's got the kids playing baseball on it. Ugh. It'll build character. Actually, no. They used to produce coke for the steel mills. A place called the Diamond Shamrock. Hey, hold on.
You're gonna be home now? What?
Come on, Live. Give me Casey's keys to her car
Why?
so I can look at it and figure out what's going on
Alright,
with
so
it.
you're gonna be home.
Yeah,
You're gonna stay out here for a long time?
yeah,
Outside?
yes. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so I don't think they could dig down far enough. They actually have brought in close to 40 feet of fill. And it's a certain specialized clay that they're capping it with. It's and Tiger Woods was actually thinking about building a golf course on it. It was ridiculous. It was the craziest thing we'd ever heard. I mean, they still have they have it was about 10 years ago they had mercury leaching into the city sewer drains. Needless to say, we don't drink the water around here. Whew. Yeah, old folks. Well, at least they ain't gonna be living there that long. Oh, here comes Mama.
Why are you like put her in the back?
All right.
You mean just one time get the dog with you?
Yeah, give me a cigarette.
Sure. You're out.
I haven't had
Your
it.
dog first.
Yeah, I will. Heavy materials is such a dirty business. Yeah, no, they are. We still got a couple chemical plants on the road. And what really hurts this area is at night, it's got a really bad smell in the town. And that's because of the harbor. So they do a lot of loading of different chemicals and stuff like that at night. cover that up. See, hand is still all swelled up, but it's not as red. Skin's all beat up. Hey, Vic. There's puppers. Hey! Be an idiot. You don't like tires. Come on. Let's go back here. Dog out here acting like an idiot. I gotta get her out back. She can't be up front. Where's her leash? Man, this is the first cigarette I've had in like... This is the first cigarette I've had in like a week. Kind of wish I wouldn't have started smoking it, because, boy, I feel like crap. Making me all lightheaded and crap. What's up, Vic? We got both of them on here. We got Ford Boy with a Chevy in his car. And then we got the 164 Vic. Come on, idiot, let's go out back. Can't have you chasing bike tires. Sit. Hey, sit. Kylie, sit. Come on. Alright. Let's go. Let's go out back. Kylie, come on. Let's go. No, this way. Oh, no, don't wrap me up. Come on. It's a bird. Whoa. Hey, stop. Dang it, stop. Guys, I gotta put you down for a minute. Kylie, sit. I'll shorten your leash. What's up? We don't know what happened to my arm. Gravito. Something broke skin somewhere. It got me real quick. we get to play with the Honda. Especially overheating. Honda, Camry, Toyota, they all the same. Yeah, this problem is I'm into so much throughout the day. Who knows when I got poked or who knows when I got cut. My hands are always cut up. Arms are always cut up. Shove my hands into engine bays and whatnot. And I started feeling bad last Sunday. Yeah, it's got I've had something like this before. It ended up scarring me. It changed the color of my skin on my hands, arm. Man, I could nick myself and it looked like I got bit by a vampire or something. Man, there's blood everywhere. Gotta have my DNA in half the cars around this county. Yeah, thanks for checking in on me, man. That means a lot. Hoping this is just a fan switch. They need a head gasket. Lots of vitamin C and coffee. Oh. You know what? I'm big on milk. That's all I drink. That's probably why my bones don't break. Unless I try to take my stuff off for car accidents and stuff. Well, I'll tell you what, Toyota did it right with where they put starters on these engines. They changed that sucker out in about 5 minutes. Hey, this has been a good little car. I paid like $2,000 for that car like 6 years ago. I think it's only got like 120 on it. Anyway. Whew. Well, I tell you what, I just ran in. Sorry. Guys, I ran into town. Dropped some stuff off at FedEx. Came back, did this. And I am beat. I mean, I'm tired, I'm worn out. That week of being in the hospital, it takes a lot out of you. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Problem is, I lay down, I'll probably be down for the night. But I gotta get this car to heat all the ways up. It's getting close already. I get these fans to turn on. Do gotta go to Summit tomorrow. I want to see if they it's the day they put all their goodies out. See if maybe I could snag up a Terminator system. I've been keeping an eye on the stuff online, and I see computers and everything for sale. I could put one together fairly cheap. But by the time I piece it together online, through like Marketplace and then the rest through Holly, like the wiring and stuff, I'm like $300, $400 off of a brand new system. And at that point, why not spend the extra money and get the warranty? But I am talking to a company right now over in Erie, Pennsylvania. And they do custom made harnesses. Or you can call up and order a certain harness end that you need, but tell them you want like 6 feet of wire on it, and they'll mail it to you with 6 feet of wire on it. But they also sell HP, the HP Tuners computer system. They got Benchmark or something like that, programming softwares. Whole 9 yards. They do everything in house. I want to go talk to them, see if they'll let me do a tour of their place. Maybe I can get a discount on some materials and put a really nice system together. They also do. They also have a system where you can run the 24X computer on a TPI engine, or two-port injected motor, or even the LT1s. They could even do away with the OptiSpark on the LT1 and turn around and run LS style ignition systems and multi-port fuel injection on them instead of running sequential port, which is kind of neat. Well, you know what? They make it for any car. It's not just the LS stuff. They can, it sounds like they can take just about any major manufacturer that everybody's doing the tuning on and do all the swap stuff. They got the K-swap stuff. You know, there's guys taking them motors out of them BRZs and putting them in out of the Subarus and stuff, putting them into weird shit. So I really want to get in there and do an interview with these guys and find out exactly what they do, because I really think this whole American-made type thing is going to be good. You know, I want to highlight the companies that are in Northeast Ohio. Um, Northeast Ohio, Western Pennsylvania, Western New York. This whole upper right hand quadrant corner of Lake Erie that I'm on. Because I tell you what, from pretty much Toledo all the way down the lakeshore here, man, there is a ton of companies that do a lot of really cool performance stuff. Fidanza flywheels. You ever hear of them, Bishop? Hey, Grandma Vic. Fidanza flywheels. I know the owner of Fidanza flywheels. They're right in the town I grew up in. Buddy of mine was there when they were still doing a lot of Jag, 6-cylinder straight six engines and stuff like that at the time for the SCCA racing. So they had their whole dyno program there, and at one point they had the world's fastest E-type Jag. But then they started Fidanza flywheels. Well, my buddy was working there, and he helped prototype all them flywheels that they do make now. Two of my buddies were working there, and they were the only guys that worked in the shop. The only guys doing the prototype work. It was some pretty neat stuff back in the late 90s, early 2000s when we were down there messing around. But boy, that company turned out to be something. I think I got one of their first original flywheels sitting in my house. Before I ended up losing my leg, I was going to build a real nice little motor to go on a Malibu, and it was going to be a 4-speed. I got one of their flywheels sitting at the house, I believe. Thing's only like 11 pounds or something like that. For a small block Chevy, that's pretty light. You know, I should go over and talk to them and do a thing on them too. I could spend probably a year running from place to place to place. What, are you selling the VR6? I tell you what, I like the Passats. They're fun cars. They're not cheap to fix at all. Very labor intense. We had that, I had an '07 direct injected one that was fun. And then I had an '02. It was an '02 all-wheel drive, 4Motion VR6, and then I had the W8. Now, the W8, that car was something, man. That car was fast. I ended up I needed a timing belt on it. Whew. Yeah, that's one job I did not even attempt to do. Yeah, them O3s I had, the O2 or 3, or I can't remember the exact years they were. They were the good looking ones. They weighed like 10,000 pounds. I know you don't have the snow down there, but up here you could drive them things through. It didn't matter what kind of weather you had. You could have 10 feet of snow outside, and that thing would just truck right on through it. Yeah. Hey, you can turn them little 1.8 turbos up, man. I know a guy had one in a Bug. Man, that thing would scoop. It was my brother-in-law that had it. My sister-in-law. That car put a lot of cars in town to shame. Still ain't taking on. Oh, let's see. 210, that's a lot. You know what? We had problems with ours. Our electrical problems were the crumbling terminal ends. Right, it seemed like right where the wires went into the terminals, the wires, the coating on the wire would just crumble away. Cause a lot of shorts. That's what we had a lot of issues with ours on. So that's a pretty common problem. And then changing converters on the one. That took like 10 hours. I had to drop the whole front drive assembly and everything else. That was on that W8, so there wasn't even room to move to begin with. And then you can't even do any work on them, man. You gotta pull the front core support off. Just change the dang drive belt. If you do that, you might as well get in there and change your water pump while you're in there. Get everything done. Yeah, I don't miss working on that car. Alright guys, listen, Hey Vic, did I see you get a computer for your motor? Thought I saw that on your video the other day. Down at the pick and pull. Did you get a good deal on it? Yeah. Man, you guys' cars are all picked through up there. But they're clean. Oh, that's $50. That's not bad. That's a good deal. That's a real good deal. Now, do you got to buy more credits to go back in there and turn it off? I know they want a lot for something that's not going to be used. If it's not out of the whatever. You gonna go back and grab them 7.99s? I seen that set of heads. Go in there and grab them heads. Clean them up. Put them up online, man. Ah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they're going for down here, but those 243s I have, I pulled them apart, relapped the valves, threw a BTR trunnion upgrade on it, put it all back together, sold it with the rockers, springs, the whole 9 yards, soda blasted them, and I got 6 hop for the set. But if I'd have just held on to them and sold them as a bare set without doing nothing to them, I could have gotten like 3. I mean, I did a lot of extra work for another $300, but it was stuff that was laying around the house. I just happened to have an extra set of trunnion kits. And hey, talking to the guy, he seemed like a pretty good guy. He bought some other stuff off me, so I figured, you know, if he paid for the stuff and $100 for my time, I'd pull them apart and get them done for him. 7.99s are going from 375 to 400 used. Yeah, so they're about the same price here. What are 706s doing by you? That's the head that is taking off around here, man. Dog's an idiot. She's starting to climb up. 706 is an 826, about 300 to set used. Okay, so now me, I would rather throw a set of 706s on a 5.3 or a 4.8, even a 6 liter. If my engine was going to stay under 700 horsepower, I would not spend the money to get a set of 243s all done up. I would just put the 706s on it, go for the compression, because they're just as good. You can work them a little bit. I know I can put about $1,000 in a set of 706s, and I get them to flow. I can get them to flow like 325 CFM. That's with a really, really reputable company. It's very well known for their headwork, and it's all CNC ported, whole 9 yards. It's not bad. Yeah, bigger valve. Well, actually, they got bigger valves. They got their exhaust ports are raised a little bit. They do flow better from the factory. They got bigger valves. They got a bigger combustion chamber. I mean, you could actually take your 706s off of your 5.3 or your 4.8, bolt on a set of 243s and lose horsepower. I think the 243s might be sodium filled too on the valves. I think they might be lightweights. Yeah, I had a guy, I went and looked at an engine, and he tried to get me to buy 6 liter, and he's like, well, I got the heads. I'll sell you the heads for extra. I'm like, well, what are they? And they're like, oh, they're 317s. And I looked at them and I said, well, you did yourself a favor by taking them off. Them things are garbage. Yeah. So when are you gonna try to fire that thing off? Ah, classic car guy. What's up, buddy? What you doing out in sunny Cali today? Hey, did you hurt the motor in that Roadster, that coupe? Well, she's getting hot. Ain't no fan running. You know what that problem is? That water circulated. Yep, we're shutting this one down. You know what that problem is? You know what? I didn't even think of that. I think the fan switch is either bad or the fans are bad. Fire her back up. I don't want to pull a Miata Jeep deal. Pulling a set of heads down. No. They're running now, but man, they ain't not running. Yeah, it only heats up when it sits still. Like, it's back down the temperature now. It's got plenty of fluid in it. I think it's just got a bad heat sensor switch. Yeah, she just got a bad heat sensor fan switch. They're running now. Yep, that's what it is. Well, that means I ain't got to tear the fans out of the car. That's kind of nice. Oh, I got a week to fix it. I'll be good. I ain't gonna do it tonight. I'll go to the store tomorrow. Grab a fan switch for it. Not a bad deal. Yeah, you don't see cars like this in Ohio. Look at that. No rust. You see underneath this thing, man. I mean, there's no rust on this car. just. You don't get that around here. No, he ain't from the South. He's been in Ohio her whole life. But, I mean, look, right in the wheel over, it catches everything, man. Nothing. Yeah, I know. It's an odd one. But then we get then we get back here. Then we get back here. I started the year off with rocker panels. Well, like I said, I started off with rocker panels. Not so much anymore. I mean, I had some black paint to disguise it, but them bad boys is gone. And I mean, they're gone. Starting to get a little worried about that frame there too. Good thing I know a guy that does frame work, huh? Alright, Vic. Hey, you guys take it easy. Guys, I'm gonna get off anyway. I need to go take a rest. I'm pretty beat, pretty worn out. And I'm sure as soon as I go get my dog, she's gonna try to drag me across the yard real quick. And I tell you what, yeah, you might want to hang around for this because she might be tiny. She got that pit bull strength. You ever seen a one-legged guy get dragged across his yard by his dog? It might be kind of funny. Come here, crazy. Come here, little girl. Up, up, set. Oh, do something stupid. You guys start bouncing on the ground, you know what's going on. No, get back here. Come on. Oh, great wheel. Stop. Come on. Let's go this way. I know, I hear the wheels. Let's go. Nope. You ain't gonna go eat the wheels. Come on. Yeah. Alright, guys. Take it easy.